I should probably have an intro. Subscribe, bitch.
Here's what I've learned from 7,000 days of living. Choosing your own path to follow and sticking with it will give you mental fortitude and habits deserving of success. It's just an adult way of saying stick to one thing and actually follow your dreams instead of jumping from one thing to another. Whatever steps your gut tells you to take, you must take those steps, and after you've walked, you must walk with all 10 toes toward your goal. If your gut is telling you to get a job so you can fund your way into your desired reality, just do that, you know? But maybe while you're working this job, you begin to get distracted from the original plot of your own story, and for some reason you've put a stop on working towards your goals. If that happens, what you must do is look at everything your current life is presenting you and remember how you got to this point so you can never make this mistake again. So then you just deconstruct whatever put you into this reality and go back to one where you are still actively working towards your goal. This doesn't mean to quit your job, but this also doesn't mean to not quit your job. What is most important is that you are in a position where you can continue to nurture that seed that you planted in your dreams. This word will do nothing but test you, make you feel as if nothing you do actually is worth it. And if you actually think about it, yes, nothing you've done has been worth it yet. All the time that you put in will be worthless if you just stop. So all you can do during this situation is believe in the you who believes in himself. Even if you find something that makes you somewhat successful during the fight of getting that goal, right? The only person who can give worth to that wasted time is you. The problem we get trapped in is that one day we have a vivid dream of a person we could become. Then right after, we just take the steps that we think might take us closer to the person we could become. And through the middle of that journey, we get so lost and confused. But this is literally a factor for change. Detach yourself and really just think about this. Imagine the version of you that actually has the thing you've been fighting for. We never knew who we would be when we get that thing, and we never knew what steps it would have took to get to that thing. So really clarify what your goals are. If your goal in life is to simply build a family, then take every step necessary to do that. If your current goal is more abstract than the norm, then you just have to change in the person deserving of that reality. There are no limitations. It's just you and your body against all distractions. Peep this. 1,000 days of your life is 2.5 years, and you're only awake for half of that. Now, how much of that time has been spent searching for the person that you want to become in life? It only takes 30 days to build a habit strong enough to actively change without thinking. Compare it to like you building a new entire muscle from all of the hard work you've put in. That muscle must continue to work out, or it will get weaker, and eventually other muscles will be activated to take its place. That muscle still exists, it's just lying dormant. But you must value yourself instead of time. What I mean is that you must value and love yourself enough to put in the time, and you must focus on yourself enough to not focus on the time that it will take. Every minute passed is a minute you could use to grow and learn. No time will actually be wasted if you actually become the person you wanted to become. And time is just as much as an illusion to you, just as the person that you want to become is an illusion to you until you become that person. Believe in what you already know and be open to learning more, and fear the reality in which you never tried.
Okay, bye.